Alright, welcome back to part 2 of our full walkthrough for the entirety of the campaign. So last time we left off, we were just in the middle of progressing. Our next goal is to get to the Mausoleum. We're going to be killing Draven or Asinia. So both of these are things where you can engage one faster than the other randomly. So like one can come up, it doesn't really matter which order you do these in. But we just have to basically get to the next area. So let's go ahead and continue. Oh, I'm going to try to run. I don't know why they made it so like that the turning on the sprint is just so like clunky. It's like unnecessary. So this is where we need to go, by the way, to the Cemetery of Eternals. And then we get the waypoint here. He's gonna tell us he needs help to kill some stuff. So we have to fight 2 bosses now. So these are random. You either get the Mausoleum or the tomb. It doesn't matter which order you do them in. You just kind of go in here and you're gonna kill a boss. That's it.
I reckon it's time to put this Draven to bed.
Okay, we got another Abyss. And let me know, guys, if the audio is too loud. I haven't adjusted the audio for the new season. Sometimes they reset. There's also a driver update. Sometimes that messes with my like mic and like volume level settings. I'm a OBS, but our whole goal is just to pretty much just kill things. Is it like a duration? I'm trying to understand how the new like Abyss. Wow, that guy does big damage. Oh, there are some enemies that will like reflect the damage. Yeah, he has like a little like orb that comes out. It's really annoying. So you may want to like try to melee some enemies, or you could throw down the spear, and then this one, the one that explodes, he can't like really reflect the damage on that one. Other than like think like the first hit. Yeah. These are really annoying enemies here. Alright, and he has haste too. Wow, that's lovely. I'm gonna kill off all the other enemies. Wow, there's a lot. This is like really challenging for like this early on. But yeah, these Eternal Knights are super, super annoying in the earlier stages of the game. I mean, you could try to roll and get around their shield, but I'm just gonna go melee him. There we go. Very, very annoying to deal with. But now we get our big loot, maybe. Okay, we got a Lesser Storm rune. That's actually pretty good. Now, what this does is we can put this inside an empty one. It cannot be removed, but you can replace them. So once it's in, it is in, which kind of sucks. I wish you could just like remove those. Let's see if the spears. Oh, we don't have a scroll of identity. Now we do have this that can add a socket into this, and then I can then throw in this and get 1 to 10 lightning damage, which is actually pretty big right here. So what I think I want to do, I'm gonna remove that. Is there anything better? Can we use that? Yeah, we could use that. This could have movement speed. I'm going to go back to town right now. And the reason why is I think it is worth it to potentially get some other upgrades. Now, lots of different things can have sockets in this game. Let me see. Do I have anything with a socket? Oh, no, I don't have anything with a socket to show you. But basically, depending on where you put it, it can give you different bonuses. But the #1 spot for this right now for us is 100% a weapon. But we're going to see if we can get another better weapon here. So we have 8 to 15. That's like a little bit of an upgrade. Let's see, 6 to 11. Oh, 2 mana per enemy killed is pretty nice. That's actually a pretty nice mod. But its damage is like a little bit lower, so I factored that in too. But as far as it goes, we can identify this weapon. Oh, also, do we have the hooded one yet? He still hasn't woken up. Eventually he wakes up and then he'll identify items for free. But till then, we gotta go find Una. Oh, there she is. Sometimes the NPCs, again, they move around, so just be aware of that. So, oh, there's some rings here. So we're gonna go ahead and buy a couple of these. You can also hit was it shift and left click to buy a stack of these, or you can just hold control and then you can just left click and then you can buy them as well. So this sells for 71, but then now it sells for 209. If we wanted some skeletons, we're just gonna sell it for gold though. See if If there's any yellow, we'll sell them, and we can usually get more gold. Let's see if this is good. A decent amount of extra armor, but we don't have the ability to use it because we don't have the strength.
I will treasure it.
We can also see if this is any good. 3 life regen. I mean, all I'm using this for is life regen. It's 0.5 extra. Now, is the thorns damage worth it? Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Like, the stats are so low on it.
I like this one.
It doesn't matter too much. Let's see if this one's better, though. We can also sell this for 200. We got 9 to 17. That should probably be better, considering it has another mod slot. So we can use this Orb Augmentation since it only has 1 mod and create 2 mods on it. And we got 2. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty good. So I'm going to check my damage on Lightning Spear here. Again, hitting G as in Gorilla. We go from 41 to 41. So we don't lose any damage, but we gain that 2 mana per enemy killed. Now I'm going to now add a socket because I have an Artificer's Orb that I can add a socket to. This can have, certain items can have more than 1 socket. I want to say, actually, most things could have 2. Well, it depends on the item, I want to say, but you can also get a corruption and get it. Now, you might not have this yet, but I'm going to just show you guys a lot of stuff earlier on, and that way you guys can see kind of how it works. And then once I put this in, we get the extra damage. So that's how we get upgrade. Now, oh, the crafting bench isn't unlocked until a little bit later. But anyways, we'll show off that when the time is right. We also have another support gem if I want to support another skill. What skill am I actually using? I am kind of using Explosive Spear, but ideally we get something that makes it a 3 socket and 4 socket if we want to. We could also use Explosive Spear and get extra area, or if I uncheck this, we could see all the other bonuses that we could get. So you can have, some of them will give you more duration, which makes it take longer to explode, but you can make it so it does more damage, and there's a lot of different things that you can run in the game. But we're going to go back to town now. Always click on the little well. I'm a level 10 witch, and it feels pretty slow. Oh yeah, the whole game in general, like, is pretty slow. Like, I played for an hour, I'm level 7. I am kind of explaining things and stopping, but this game is much slower, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. So you're not like messing up. Don't worry. Ooh, more movement speed. No, it's got some life regen, which is actually pretty good. But I want to keep the current boots because they have 10% movement speed, and it has life regen. That was actually a really good find earlier on. If you see any of these urns, just click on them. Maybe you get lucky and get an item. Maybe you get really lucky and get a divine orb early on, and then we could engage in trade. As soon as we get something that we can actually trade with, I'm going to definitely check out the new trade system and see kind of how it works. So I actually have not engaged with it because it's brand new. Got another level up, and again, more damage. It doesn't matter if you die. Now, since we got this one, this is 30% more melee and projectile damage if I've used vice versa in the last few seconds. If I want to, like, use like a normal attack, we can use that, but I'm going to wait until I get that Culling Strike gem, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I ended up getting Rake instead. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So right now we're just looking for the boss. Usually your goal is to move as far away as possible from the entrance. Okay, what is this? Is this like Forgotten Relics? Oh, is this something I can click on? You can't rotate the game, by the way. It just looks like there's some... Oh, there's a switch. There we go. Oh, there's some stairs over here. Ooh, yeah, nice little... gold over here. Kind of a little secret. Alright, let's see if this is any good once we are able to get a Scroll of Identity. Usually you want to keep a couple on hand, but you can always go back to town and identify it for free once the hooded one wakes up. It's kind of like a Deckard Cain. Yeah, I know they added sprint. Thank you for reminding me. I just, it's something I'm not used to, so. But honestly, as far as it goes, it'd be nice if you were just walking for a certain duration and then it would automatically activate it, maybe in a setting or something. But yeah, if you get hit while this is up, you do have a heavy penalty. So because there's a lot of bosses that talk, you can start with like a whirling slash if you still have it equipped. This way, as soon as like the boss is ready to be attacked, But as far as this boss goes, just attack and move and attack. Once he goes over some of the mechanics, so there's that red slam. And when he slams on the ground, from the left and the right sides of the little like fissure that he summons, there will be kind of like a giant wave that comes out. You can also dodge roll under the little projectiles sometimes. But when you see the ground like have like a circle on it, you want to constantly move because there's three small ones and then like a large one that comes out, and yeah, it does lots of damage. But now our DPS is much better. Okay. Oh, see from here, this would go on the left and the right side. Ooh, we got a unique early on. Awesome. All right, well, let's go back to town to see if that thing is any good. But this also, I think, puts us right back anyways to the front, because again, there's like two bosses, and again, it doesn't really matter which one you encounter. So we just did this one, and again, I'm going to try to bring this up once in a while just so you guys can visually see kind of our progression as far as the act goes, because we're like almost halfway done. But the last boss is actually quite challenging. But let's see what the item is. So we're gonna have to buy a couple of these. We can buy a lot more now. We might be able to get a ring. Okay, let's see if this is good. So we get extra block chance. Damage blocked is recouped as mana. That's pretty cool. I like that. Big chunky amount of mana too. That's gonna be very welcoming. Got this. We got stun threshold is pretty good. We got max life, energy shield. This is all good stats. We could definitely make use of that. We're going to be evasion based as we progress. We will build more into it, but right now it's like whatever stat is like giving us more movement speed is absolutely what we're going to be locking in. And there's probably not going to be an upgrade unless it's a ring. So let's go check out and see if we can get a ring upgrade.
Anything take your fancy?
Let's see. Does Una have any rings? Yes. We want to look for rings that have 1 to 4 physical damage. Dang, it's 1700. It's so close, man. I really want this so bad. This would be such a huge ring, but it's 1700. We're like right there. Hopefully, we can still get it. Yeah, you have to remind yourself that too. Yeah, the sprint. It's because you just get accustomed and used to playing the game a certain way.
Lightning strike twice.
Open up all the chests. But hopefully that damage recoup is going to be a nice little addition. It'll make it so I don't have to push the mana potion. But in the earlier game stages, it's totally normal. But if I can just get around that the whole time. Ooh, 6 to dexterity. Cool. And our gloves that we got are actually really good. So we got another checkpoint. Oh.
My beloved,
my dearest
sarcophagus. Oh, we got a ring plus mana. Nice. We have a good chunky amount of mana now. Oh yeah, in this game, like most people just play this whole game solo. I mean, at least for our play session, I'm gonna play solo the whole way, and then in the end game, if we want to group up, that's fine. Yeah. In Diablo, I know it's so much easier to party up in Diablo. In this game, it's not super common that people try to team up, but it is objectively faster. But oh, so that's what happens when you run and you get hit. It's really not that bad though. We've got to look for the other area to go to. They're a little bit stingy on the uncut gems, I've noticed, though, for sure. So hopefully that will change pretty soon. What's that? Oh, this is the new mechanic. It's the new Abyss. It's funny how the new season is like an old mechanic, but it's still very nice. The little chest that you get at the very end is definitely worth it. So sometimes I always say that the new league is too hard. And it's very common that the new league will be too hard in the very beginning. And then they make it easier, they give you more loot. But right now, it's not too bad. It is definitely pretty challenging, though. They spawn in quite a bit of monsters. We got a Regal Orb, that's kind of nice. Considering we're probably not going to get an upgrade, I'm going to show you guys what a Regal Orb does. on our item for science. Now, I actually don't even think it's that bad to use it on this. So what it's going to do is going to upgrade a magic item to a rare item. You want to make sure that you have 2 blue mods on it first, otherwise it'll just go to rare and then you can't hit it with the other thing. You can't go like backwards. As far as adding another mod to the blue item, right? So we're going to go ahead and throw this on, and now we got some 2 to 3 damage. Cool. It's like very, very small, but now it applies, I believe that's what we got, right? The cold damage added to the weapon. Ooh, a strong box. Ooh. Okay, let's go identify it. Now, what's cool is you can click this little identifier thing, and it's going to tell you what it does. Fallen monsters gains additional modifiers each time it revives. Oh, okay. Let's go see what we're going to get, man. Maybe we'll get something real good, another unique. Maybe get a Tangle Tongue. Oh, no, it's this guy, dude. I have to fight this guy. It's like 6 times? I'm glad I kept that other fire thing here. It'll really help out. Was it 6 times or something like that? I just know it was a lot of times. With additional mods. Oh, and he has energy shield aura this time. Oh, he has powerful crits? Is that what I said? Oh, powerful minions. Okay. Well, he still hasn't dropped anything good. So at the very end, the chest should be like some sort of unique or something good. So all the mods, so I can explain these while we're fighting. So he's got cold resistant. Well, it's pretty evident as far as like what it does. It just gives him more cold res, right? And then we have powerful minions. So I haven't seen his minions. And then now he's going to get even more mods. What is it now? He's accurate, so that means he's better. He has a better chance to hit you if you have like high evasion. And then he has energy shield aura, which is just giving him energy shield. So basically think of him being a little more tanky. And then evasive means that he's going to be harder to hit. And then fire res is obviously fire resistance. Okay. Dang, we gotta fight this guy a lot of times. But he's going to be dropping something pretty good after we fight him. It's usually going to be a unique, and hopefully it'll be pretty good. What's up, Largers? How you doing? But our progression's not bad. Okay, we have another passive point. I'm going to get this, just get some extra damage here. And we can always use like Whirling Slash or any other melee skill to get that other 30% more damage bonus. I think it's additive damage though, it's not like a more. Alright, now we have a club. We can maybe pick that up and sell it for some gold or salvage them. You can salvage a lot of yellow items in the very beginning. It is worth it, and I'll show you guys what that does. You can do this with blue too. This should be towards like the last one. Oh, he also has a Trial of Lightning. Or Trail of Lightning? Oh, does that have 2 sockets already? Oh, that's nice. Okay, boom. Was that it? He didn't even drop a unique? I was thinking we were going to get a unique at the very end. Okay, well that's kind of disappointing. But I'm just going to go pick up everything that we can. And then I'll show you guys what happens when we salvage. Hey, we didn't even get a... I was just expecting a unique. Let's see if this is any good. So it gives us 90 armor. We have some extra fire res. I like it because it gives us the double sockets. Now, obviously we can't equip it right now. If I could, it would be okay. It's not like something super, super massive to grab. So it's not like I need to like equip it right now. But I'm going to go ahead and sell all the items that I don't want. So what we can do with some of the yellow items, if I wanted the gold, because I do want that one item that she had. If she still has that ring, I want to sell the items. Dang, the ring's not there anymore. Unlucky. We'll go check out Renly, see if he has anything as an upgrade. Ooh, that has a socket 9 to 16. Our current one is better. But I don't think we're going to get an upgrade on the shield anytime soon. But the only thing that I would really want to get is if we get some boots with more movement speed than the current ones that we have. That's like the best upgrade. But unfortunately, we don't really need the gold right now because there's no ring. That's what I wanted. You can also go to some of the NPCs. Like this guy, he'll sell you something random, but like the rings cost quite a bit. You can see the rings cost 2,000. We actually have one ring. Do we have okay, we have a magic item with a new modifier. These are just white items, but what we can do is we can also salvage, right? Can we, oh, disenchant. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to disenchant some of these items, and these are going to give us transmute shards. So all blues will give us transmute shards. Basically 10 blues will give us one of the things that will become an orb of transmutation, which is the thing that makes it go from a white to a blue. And then this one adds another blue mod if it is already blue. And then we get regal shards from salvaging the yellow items. So 10 of these salvaged equals 1 regal orb, which again converts it. In the earlier stages, this is 100% worth doing in the game, especially if you're playing solo self-bound. It's massive. Am I playing Huntress? Yes, Andrew, this is the Huntress. This is kind of like just picking up trash, but like, is it worth doing this? I hate to say yes, but it is true, man. It is so worth it in the very beginning. I wish you could just salvage it from your inventory, though. That would be actually way, way, way more helpful. Okay, where's the other? Is it going to be like right over there? Yeah, we gotta go find the other area. I wonder if it's right there. It's like a small area that we didn't see. Oh, there it is. Tomb of the Consort. So now we're gonna go kill Asinia. There's also a checkmark. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then once our inventory is full, which is almost full. Actually, it's pretty much full right now. Again, I'm doing this to show you guys a bunch of stuff. It is 100% worth doing, by the way. It's not even just like me going slower to teach you guys. It is actually worth doing to go salvage these items in the very beginning. So we're going to disenchant all of these blue items. And now we have 7 here, and then once we hit accept, we're going to now have this. Now, what I can do with this is I can go to this item, and I'm going to convert it to a magic item. Now we have increased critical hit chance. Now I can use this augmentation and get another mod on the blue. We get extra energy shield. Woo! Okay. Is this really that good? No. Let's go. But like, it's like free upgrades, right? Like, it's just making your character more and more powerful for very little things to do. Hello, Miss Demon. This looks like a cool game. Yeah, this is Path of Exile. It's free for this weekend. I would recommend trying it out for sure if you maybe followed me for Diablo. Try out the game. I can easily recommend this game. These guys are the shield guys that are super annoying. I usually skip out on them. But this is like the only area where you really see them. It's just a really slow start with PoE in terms of like the earlier stages of the game. Get the blue item. Because we want to also upgrade our ring. I think it should be like 5. Otherwise, it just takes too long in the very beginning. It's mostly that I think the easier way to fix this, like this annoyance of like going back to town, is just have like a salvage button, and you can just salvage on the go. Oh, we got another Abyss. That's good. But dude, this mana is so much better now. I don't know if it's the 2 mana on kill, or the amulet that we got that also has regen. That probably is helping us out as well. So glad we basically solved mana early on in the game. And you can always pick up other items because you can convert items to a different rarity. Oh, we got a really annoying guy over there. It's one of the shield block guys. Oh, you know what we can do too? This is a part of one of the newer update things, so like this actually slows down the game. But with this, we can also get, what is it, Primal? Oh, they changed the name of some of these things. But let's see if we get more. Let's type in damage. Which one gives us more damage? So this can give us less area of effect, but we get 30% more damage on it. Let's see. Pierce, pin, retreat. We're gonna do we can do more damage. It's smaller, but is there any other one that we can get with this? There's not. What is this one called? Elemental armament. Is there a reason why we can't get armament again? on specifically explosive spear. Oh, because it requires too much strength for our character. Okay, that kind of makes sense. We would lower the AoE size, and I feel like that's not worth it. So sometimes there's like a give and a take with a lot of these skills in PoE. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's converted to fire damage, so adding that one won't be that great. This would have to kill a shock damage. This one could actually be okay, because it does work with our build. So now there's actually a point to kind of hybriding it.
Exile, but unbroken.
Oh, he has a hinder aura, which makes us slower.
Proof of a prowess. I'm bent double as is.
Oh, which item can we remove? There we go. Let's go open up our box. Okay, there we go. There's our box after killing everything.
Pack's full.
Oh, we got a Jade Amulet. That's actually pretty good. I'm not sure if we actually need this, but having the extra dexterity for a character will probably come in handy. I always recommend keeping, is it Ruby?
Stretch through the arm.
Basically, there's Jade, I think it's Jade, Ruby, is it Topaz Amulet? Basically, oh no, that's not Topaz Amulet. There's one that gives you strength, dex, and intelligence. Keep one of them on hand because maybe you get an item that requires like a certain amount of dex, strength, or int or whatever, and it really helps out. Let's get some extra damage here, which would be quite nice. So again, those three, and then there's going to be a big one. Although this one probably won't kill an enemy that's shocked because... So she'll call for the abilities. She does this like gate thing. You have to break it. Break the gate. There's going to be a big one. But she'll call Draven, which is the guy from before that we already kill. And he'll do some of his abilities too. We're slowed down. It's a big one coming. Oh, there we go. We already got her. See how much easier this game is? Like, it's so much faster as you progress. What was this, 7 to 13? It's not too bad. Sometimes like it's okay to keep items in your inventory that you plan to like use later. But we'll talk more about the stash. You can actually store some of these things in your stash if you want to. Let's see if this is any good. But I really like this thing. This is really nice to have that like almost 30% chance to block. We also get a huge amount of mana, and the damage blocked is recouped as mana, and that really is kind of nice to have. So I might keep that shield for a while, but there's one thing that I normally like to rush. So like right now I have a pretty decent shield, but this thing over here is pretty massive. You get basically 25% more, they call it action speed in this, if you have a weapon, and then nothing as far as a shield goes. That's really big, but all of these shield nodes are so good for survivability that it lets you kind of just play all offensive.
Please.
We're going to go disenchant all these items now. And then, what else is this? Yes. And then we're going to keep that. And then now, do we have enough for the... Oh, we're so close to getting this to get another upgrade. So we're going to add 2 mods to the item because it only has 1 right now. Oh, also, pick up all these items real quick and we'll go salvage them. And then we are going to see if we can buy any other rings. Because again, the NPCs... I want to say it's about every single time you level. Let's go to Disenchant again.
Stay safe.
You can always check the NPCs for better pieces of gear. Again, the most important upgrades are specifically movement speed, and it is definitely worth it to go back and check if you can get extra movement speed because it's pretty big on progression. Ooh, this is kind of cool. You get +1 level of all projectile skills, so look out for those ones as well. That can be a pretty nice advantage. But now we are going to go back. We can go through the portal and then go through the other portal again. But it's probably faster to do it this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the cemetery. And now that we've killed both of the bosses, we talk to this guy. And then he lets us through the gate.
At last it's
It is open. Movement speed or teleporting around. You can't really get teleport in this game. You get like temporalis that lets you go pretty crazy, but it's pretty rough. Hello, Nike. How am I enjoying the league? I like it. Like it's nothing like mind blowing, but it's just kind of like chill. I'm enjoying myself. Feels good. There's no new character, Travis. No new character yet for this. So.
Lightning strike twice.
You can see now we're like tanking damage and it's like really not that big of a deal. So there's a couple like patches of ice. Try not to walk over them. They do big damage. Well, it's more so that if you walk over the ice, you slow down. You see our character slows down, and then we take big damage. So it's not like you take damage instantly from it, but it's more so that you're about to take big damage. If you are slower, it's harder to dodge things. So you have like reduced action speed. Wow, that's a big amount of damage. Okay, see them drops. Ooh, we got a new upgrade. Cool. All right, let's take a look at all these. Let's go back to town because I should be able to get another blue orb here. And again, I know it's super annoying to go back to town again and again, but this is just how the game is in the earlier stages of the game. And then he's going to get revived, and now we get free identity. So I don't even need to identify the items anymore, like with the scroll. I can just talk to this guy. He takes a second to wake up, but we're going to get an upgrade on maybe the gloves. Let's see what the new unique is. Okay, so we're going to just spam on it, and then we're going to identify passives. Now, you can also refund your passives if you ever like got a node that you're like, I don't really like this one. It costs gold, though, just as a heads up, but it's really not that bad. Like, you're able to do it, so don't feel like it's really that bad if you need a refund. So we have extra cold damage. We have magnitude of chill I inflict on the enemies. I mean, the 4 to 6 cold damage isn't really that bad, but I already have this. And this gives us increased attack speed, so I really do value that. I don't use chill right now in my character build, but this isn't too bad as far as an item goes. Now, what can we do with this item? I don't know if... I want to say this should be available right now, right? Ooh, how does this work? Oh, okay. This is like a brand new thing where we have these other stash tabs. Okay, maybe we won't mess with it yet. But there's like these new tabs that you can get that let you list items. I was going to interact with this. I'm just going to put this in my storage for now. We'll talk more about that like maybe later. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there like a easy quick move? Oh, okay. But let's see if we got anything good. So this gives us 91 evasion. Is pretty nice. Then also giving us more dexterity, but it requires us to be level 11 to use it. We're going to go Disenchant. So let's go to Una, go to Disenchant, throw those 2 bad boys in there. This gives us what? 22, it's 22 life too. That's not bad. Stun threshold. I actually don't really mind the evasion as well. This is already 2 modded.
Sorry,
I'll just go with this for now. So I don't have to clog in my inventory. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get this ring. Actually, we're going to see if she has any rings. Nope. Okay. So we're going to take this ring and we're going to first make it a blue. Then we're going to add another mod. Oh, that's good. Get some extra lightning damage. And now let's continue. And then now we're going to have to travel to the next zone from here. Oops. It's a U. Over here. So we're right here. We're going to go to the next zone, which is the hunting grounds. So again, if we're following the little like guide here, we've just killed Asinia and we just killed Lachlann, and we're going to enter the hunting grounds next. So that's the next goal on our play session. Just going to go as fast as possible. Oh, we got hit.
The thrill of the odds. Heart of the storm.
Yeah, I don't like that when you collide with anything that it kind of like knocks you up. Let's see, where do we gotta go? Let's see, it is here, right? Yeah, okay. Ah, it looks like it might be over there. Is it over here? Or is it after that boss? Actually, you know what? I think it doesn't show up. Okay, that's my bad. So we can actually show off the checkpoint system, though. So it's actually right. I believe it's right there. So we go here, and we can travel to any one of the checkpoints. It's actually right here. We were right at it. So we just remember how we just killed the boss. I got kind of confused because I went back to town. But yeah, you go after you kill the boss. Right behind it, it doesn't even show up on the map, which is kind of a, I don't know if it's a glitch, but it should show up as a little orange area, which is kind of showing you that there's a gate over there. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the hunting grounds, and we're going to kill Crowbell. There's like a special boss. Also, this is a new kind of like mechanic here, where this is going to make the monsters much stronger. They're going to get stag touched, but they should drop better loot, but it makes them harder. It's like these little wisps.
Stay on it.
Oh wow, that's a lot of monsters right there. Wow.
Come on now. Let's end this.
Was one of them got like some sort of like invulnerable like phase or something? Periodically invulnerable, lovely. Oh, nice. Big loot over here, some transmutes.
Straight through the art.
And we're gonna get our ore up pretty soon, and then we'll talk to him.
Asinia.
Okay, there we go. So now we are going from the hunting grounds, and we're gonna kill a boss. I'm hoping we can get a ring pretty soon, another 1 to 4 physical damage ring. Be nice. Alright, as soon as we level up, we want to get some extra dexterity. This way we can continue on this tree. Oh, we got another Abyssal Trove. Nice. These are always... Oh, we got an Exalted Orb. Nice. So, honestly, you should probably use these to trade. I'm not actually sure how the Path of Exile... How does the trade work? Anyone in my chat actually engage in the brand new trade? Because, honestly, what we could do is slam this item, and it will add another random modifier to the item. But I would rather show you guys how to use it efficiently. Because even though, like, these small currencies, this doesn't matter. These are a little bit more rare. I don't want to show you guys potentially what you can do with it. Because normally you'd go to the Path of Exile trade website, but... it's supposed to be all built in-game, but I don't know if you need to reach a certain level to get to it. I don't know if they, like, make it so this way, like, bots can't, like, spam the chat, you know? But we'll do that after this boss. But if anyone in my chat has already engaged in the new trade, let me know how it works. Like, do you have to go to the Path of Exile trade website again? Okay, so, we can hit up this checkpoint. Now, usually over here, if you see the other areas, you can go into them, and I'll show you guys kind of a cool trick. So we definitely want to go here later, but you can get the waypoint now, and what this allows you to do is later, once we complete like the quest over in the hunting grounds, like this boss, we can just teleport and we don't have to find that area again. So sometimes there's areas that you will kind of return to, because we need to go to that spot next. It's pointing an arrow over here to something. I don't know what it's pointing towards, but in the top right. Let's see what that is. Yeah, we're really looking for just again a boss. There's actually, I think there's another boss over here. Let's grab this checkpoint since it's like right here. Oh, that's where the boss goes. Yeah, okay. So we found what we wanted to go for, which is this thing over here. So when you hear that slam, move out of the way.
I've been itching for a good hunt. Feisty, are we?
We move so much faster now. It's actually quite a nice quality of life thing that they added. Like the game is way easier now. Alright, we got an uncut gem. It's a book of specialization. So this is why you want this. You get a weapon set passive points. So we still will get extra passive points. This one we're going to go ahead and get more dexterity. There's also, ooh, there's block chance right here. Wow. That's that 5. Oh, there's, wait, there's another 12%? Ooh, that's not bad. Block is very strong in the game. I usually rush to get this node because it's 30%. You do take 5%. But that's actually pretty good that you get 5% chance to block. So how it works is block just prevents all the damage, which is really good. Although what I kind of want to get is all this elemental damage, and then this also gives us penetration, which is really nice for the bosses. There's also more extra stuff over here for elemental damage, which is what we're gonna get. So I get that. I'm gonna put more into dex, but you may want to put strength. Like if there's an item that says like it requires like int or something. Like right now, I really want to see if this item's good. It actually is probably gonna be pretty decent for us. And then we're gonna go. Oh, we still need one more int. Okay, we don't have it yet, so we'll have to wait till use this, and this gives us some extra regen, some extra life, some int. If the item itself gives you int, you can actually have an item that gives you int, then swap this in, and then it will like work, if that makes any sense. Because you'll still reach the requirements. And then we can go to the checkpoint over here, and then this area. You can do the rituals. Okay, so this one over here, if you open up the map, it usually can tell you which like bosses you've killed, because there's another area that we can go to that will give us some of the stuff, and they recommend you to do it in a certain order, so I'm going to go in their order right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get like the Una's loot, and if we give it to the NPC, we get some extra skill points, which will make the game much easier. But there's also in this game, they give you what's called weapon set points. So what we're able to do is we can get certain, if we have like a weapon swap, we can get extra skill points for specifically that weapon slot. We'll talk more about it later because it's kind of confusing in the earlier stages. Hello, Nate. How you doing? We're at the same spot. Nice, man. You having fun in this league? So what we're looking for in this area is, in the farmlands, we're looking for Una's loot. There's actually like a boss that can spawn. Oh, hey. This might be normally where the boss spawns. Well, it's kind of like an elite. But we just go over here and we're just going to fight the league mechanic. You don't want to walk next to those green balls. Alright. It's kind of nice. It just gives you a chest. Oh, we got an uncut gem level 4. So that's going to be higher than what we currently have. So what I want to do is, I kind of want to get Call of the Week, I'm going to be honest, but I also really want to upgrade my Lightning Spear. So you can see how much damage it adds. So it's going to cost more mana, it's going to give us extra damage, and it's going to have more of a dex requirement. So I'm going to upgrade this one for now. If I had another uncut gem, do I have one? We have another gem over here. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to show you guys what Call of the Week does. So I'm going to equip this, and I'm going to put it on my right click. So this is a melee skill that looks like this. And if there's a target that's blue, I can activate it and get a frenzy charge. I'll show you guys what that looks like when that happens. So you see how, see how he's blue? That's a little blue thing. Boom. It'll automatically kill him. It even works against bosses too. It's really good. It also gives you a frenzy charge, which is consumed to get a bonus in certain scenarios. But we don't have any uses for it other than lightning spear, which it used to give you 50% more damage and it was really good, but now it makes it so you get extra like shards that shoot out, which is still worth it definitely, but 50% more damage is very, very massive, and it got nerfed. You're doing it like Essence Drain Witch, or what kind of drain skill? But at this point we have a decent amount of these, so I'm not going to pick up all the garbage and salvage them. You can still pick up all the rare ones because the Regal Orbs, they don't give you as much. And what we're looking for over here is the Una's loot. So it's a quest item. All the green items are quest items in this game. Makes it pretty easy to see. And we're gonna go back to town. We also have a skill point, and what we're gonna get is more damage. We're gonna get all of these. We're gonna go elemental, and then later if we want to swap, we could, but realistically it's just better to go elemental. Alright.
I have a little. Will you pay them a visit?
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna sell. Actually, we can salvage.
You found, I think.
And then we're gonna get the flute will give us 2 extra points over here. So boom, boom, more damage. And then we're gonna go to the hooded one, identify items for free, and then we go to Una, and then we salvage. Unless there's something that we actually want to keep. Like this is like not bad. If I get the int for it, that's fine. Don't really care about it. It's like not bad, but it's not like something super exciting. So we can keep it. Again, as we progress, I'll probably put more into int just so I can use that. And there's going to be times where we may need strength, int, whatever the case may be. Oh, I actually want to check because we got like 2,000 gold now. We should be able to get a ring if she has one that has like 1 to 4 physical damage.
Tired of the slaughter yet?
Oh, where's the? Oh no, there she is.
It is good to see.
And now that she has her thing, she'll actually play it. Oh, this isn't really worth it, but this is a charm that we could get, and whenever we take cold damage, it'll just give us 25 cold res. That's what a charm does, and the belts enable that sort of like mechanic, but I don't really need that right now. I really want to get a much better ring, or again, if I see boots with more than 10% movement speed is what I would love to see, but it's probably not going to happen. As far as getting another upgrade on our spear, we're probably much better off using this Exalted Orb either on this, which will add another mod, but we can also go to the Path of Exile trade website, and I'm kind of curious to see how this looks. What are we at time, by the way, for this part? All right, or 48. So if you're just there for the first time in the Path of Exile trade website, by the way, it's pathofexile.com/trade. Okay, I have to verify that we're human. Hopefully the trade website works. By the way, for the first week, it's almost always broken, so I'm going to like sign in with Steam, and it's going to be like, all right, yeah, you want to sign in with Steam, and then you're going to allow it. But now what we're going to do is, I don't know how the new trade system works. I think it still works like this. So let me go ahead and engage with it. So what we're going to do, and you don't have to do this, but I just want to kind of show you guys how it works. So I got to look at my character's level, and the main thing that you want to look at is the level and your character's like stats. Now, more than likely if it's a spear, I shouldn't really require like strength, but there could be certain ones that may require a certain amount of stats, just like in Diablo like 1 and 2 for equipping pieces of gear. So the most important thing to look at is like level 12. So what we're going to tag for our item is we want to look for an item for Exalted Orb equivalent, maximum 1. So that's how much we have as far as currency. Think of Exalted Orbs kind of like your real, like your trade currency. Gold is not traded in the game. I know Diablo is a little bit different, but we're going to look for specifically the level requirements over here. The maximum level that I can buy is 12, but I'm going to put in like 15 because I can level up a couple times if I can get a much better item. And then I'm just going to go ahead and at the top over here, we're going to, item category, we're going to go spear. and this way it looks for a spear, and I want to get the highest DPS. And so for one Exalted Orb or one Regal Orb, I can get this item over here. Oh, what does this thing do? This one gives us melee strike range. Any number of poisons from this weapon can affect a target at the same value. But as far as DPS goes, this one is really high. And this one only costs... Oh, also make sure that you are on Rise of the Abyssal. This is actually really key. I should have mentioned this in the very beginning. But this is like standard, and this is like Rise of the Abyssal. So everyone's really playing in the Rise of the Abyssal. Alright, so we want to click on DPS, and we can get something... Oh, that's one Chaos Orb. We want to put max 1... Oh, it's kind of annoying. Sometimes in the very first few days, it's really annoying that for some reason people don't list the things in that category. Now, maybe we can just trade a Regal Orb. This would be fantastic if I can get this for one Regal Orb. Do I have a Regal Orb? Let's see. What do we have for like the charts? I just need to get rid of one more yellow, and then I can get that Regal. So I'm going to get rid of this so I can get a new weapon, because a new weapon's going to be way better. Or I can wait... No, we can wait. What do we need for this? It's just basically one level. It's not that good. You know what? Let's get this other thing now, because increasing the DPS for me is so much more worth it. Okay, so one Regal Orb is what this guy is asking for, and what we're going to do is we're going to hit Direct Whisper. I want to see how this works in game, because I actually don't know how it works now. Because there should be some new trade system where we're supposed to be able to just instantly buy it. I don't know how this works, because this is brand new to me as well, because they updated the trade system. I thought it was supposed to be like an automatic trade. I don't know if, again, you may have to reach a certain level for it, because I know with Falsus, I believe that's his name, the NPC that lets you like trade currency, so maybe they only let you do it towards the end game, and you have to whisper people still in the earlier stages. I don't know. But, yeah, I know the guy just doesn't respond. And this is the reason why they more likely added the thing, is because it's super annoying when people don't respond in trade, but that's normal in PoE. But anyways, we did Crowbell, we went to the thing, and we got the Una's loot. Now we have the waypoint, we gave her the loot, and then now it wants to do 3 rituals, and what we have to do is we have to go back into the Ogam's village, and we're going to do the King of the Mists. That is going to be the next step. So we're going to go back over here to Hunting Grounds to do the ritual. So, again, that's why sometimes in this game it's kind of confusing, where you go forward, then you go backwards. But let's go ahead and at least get to the next area. So this is another area that we should be getting to. Again, it's going to be called something else. I'm just going to try to rush through it. And if you ever are confused like kind of where you're at, again, this is where we're at, and we want to go to this area over here, the ritual. I'm guessing it's going to be over here, but keep in mind the maps, just like any other action RPG, they are random. This is a ritual thing over here.
Naught but bad energy about that. I should ask Finn what's what.
But yeah, maybe we can't engage with that trade until the end. It's kind of disappointing. But this is a ritual. Let's go show off this mechanic. And so what it does is you kill some stuff in a circle, and then what's going to happen is you get a reward at the very end. And it kind of resummons the monsters again and again at each ritual. Sometimes there's multiple rituals. There's like, I think the lowest one's like 3, but I don't know if it's different on the very first one that you do. We got Uncut level 4, and then we can summon. It's going to kind of explain it to us. Okay. It's going to tell us to do like 2 more of these. Okay. Let's keep it going. There we go, there's checkpoint, and it should be, there we go. Frey Thorn. Now we got the waypoint. Woo. So what we're going to do here is we're going to clear out basically the areas. There's like 3 rituals that we need to do over here, and it's going to grant us our first like spirit gem, which is really good for power too. Really good, really good. You don't know how the skill tree works, so you don't get skills from the tree, you get basically passives. I mean, some classes there are things that you can get in the passive tree, and sockets and stuff. But your skills come from the gems in the game. That's the best way to kind of think of it. Merchant NPC in Act 4. Oh, thank you, Yugioh. So we don't get the trade until then? Okay. So what we gotta do is we gotta get these rituals cleared out. And there is 3 of them. And then we fight a boss. And this boss is actually quite challenging, but again, the first part of the game is like so much harder than the rest of it. But we'll see how hard this boss is. Because I remember like the first few times doing this boss was actually pretty rough. But let's go ahead and keep moving. What are we at? 55? Okay. What I plan to do, since we have kind of like a checkpoint right here, this is going to be the end of part 2, and I'm going to try to keep these at about an hour each, and we'll go ahead and resume in part 3, and we'll get the rest of the rituals, and then get our rewards, and you guys will see how cool it is, because we're going to get Spirit finally, and that's a big part of our progression upgrade. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed part 2. Drop a like on your way out, and I'll see you guys in part 3.